Have you ever felt far away from God? You know, it usually happens when Satan tries to get us at our weakest spot, and it's usually through fear. When he can get that fear in us, then we step back and go, where's God? We're reaching out. Where is he? How come he's not hearing me? How come he's not answering me? How come I can't feel him? I can't hear him. I can't see him. That's what Satan likes to do to us. And I ask, have you ever felt far away from God? Of course, I'm sure everyone has. So welcome to the club. We all have at one time or another. I want to talk to you about that today in your morning cup of inspiration. See, I'm going through that right now. I have been for the last couple weeks. I haven't been able to sleep, and when I'm sleep deprived, I go through hormonal balances which are off, and I start getting anxiety attacks and that. And it started happening where I can't sleep. I'm sleeping 3 hours a night, and that's about it. And the other night, I woke up and I was just crying out to God, "Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I can't go on like this." And Deb had already gone. She was in another room, and Dan was here, and he was in his room, and I was just seeking and reaching out, but I couldn't feel him, and I just broke down. And the next morning, I was telling Deb and Dan about it. And of course, they prayed over me. But Danny said something to me, which was very important. He goes, "God never left you. We leave God by thinking he's not there, but he is always there." Satan will do anything he can to distract you, to pull you away, to think that God isn't with you. He will use fear. And mine, of course, is sleep deprivation, because that's when anxiety hits me. And fear, I start thinking things that I don't know what I'm afraid of. So I'm being bluntly honest with you today. This is for me as much as this is for you. But I've learned too that you have to know scripture, and you have to quote scripture. I was singing songs, all the songs I could sing, and praise and that. But you have to know scripture to fight Satan off with scripture. Jesus did that when Satan tempted him. He answered him with scripture. And I remember verses, but I don't remember where they came from. I've always done that. I've memorized some verses. Some I can't remember, or some I just remember the words. And I'm making it a point now to remember it all. But it helps to know it all. And Joshua 1:9 is one that helped me get through. "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened. Do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." Isaiah 41:10, we all know, we say it here all the time. "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you in my righteous right hand." And one that I was saying just last night and thinking over and over was Zephaniah 3:17. "The Lord your God is in your midst, a mighty one who will save. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will quiet you by his love. He will exult over you with loud singing." Now, last night was still another night where I couldn't sleep, but I didn't feel God was away from me. I just kept saying, "I know you're right here, God. I know you're right here, and you have this all under control." And I know that he does, and I know that he will for you too. God bless everyone. Look forward to seeing you again for another morning cup of inspiration. Have a wonderful day.